G'day, Stu from UAVfutures, and today, well, what we're checking out, it's here, the episode I've wanted to show you. I had an absolute blast. We've got the Bling Wing, it's the Sonic AR. I'm going to link it down below. There's a couple of different versions, whether you want to build it yourself, whether you want something that's just ready to rock and roll. But what this is, it's a very easy to fly beginner's wing that takes an absolute beating. And let me tell you, if I can fly it and it still comes back flying, don't worry, anybody can fly it. I had the best session we've probably ever had, I guess, in maybe the last 6 months, possibly even the year. I had an absolute blast. We've got all the crew out there, Granger, Wingman Jono, Crash Test Cal, Grumpy Trev, we're all together. It was absolute chaos in the air. So I can't wait to jump in and show you this video of the Sonic AR. But what I want to say to you, if you've got all the kit, you've almost got nothing to lose. It is a very, very reliable, easy to fly wing, and it just opens up a whole new world. You can tell how I'm excited I am. If you've ever wanted to try wing action, this is the wing for you. Now, some very quick specs. We're not going to put it on the bench or anything like that. It's already here. It's massive. Shout out to Wingman Jono for blinging it up and making it look awesome with some gold tape. But yeah, its official name is the Sonic AR. It is super easy to repair. It's made for carrying your GoPro. You can simply pop the top off. This is where you put your battery, your receiver. Oh, it's so easy to set up too. All we've got in here, you're not going to believe this after building drones, how easy this is. We've got one ESC, one motor, and then it just connects to our FPV cam with a VTX. That's it. There's no flight controller. There's no PDB layout. There is nothing really in here that is so complex. Oh, and we've got a bit of a special message. Maybe you read that from Jono as well. That's it. It goes together so well. Our little FPV camera is up here at the front, on the side. I wonder if you guys could even see that. I'll put a picture on the screen anyway of how easy that is. And then a couple of servos. But that's it. That's the bling on the bench. Let's go out and show you one of the best sessions I think I've ever had in my FPV career. It was surreal. It was one of those sessions when the sun is setting. It's like, okay, boys, we need to go home because we've been flying all day. The only reason we went home was because it was getting dark, and it's daylight savings here too. So awesome time. Anyway, strap yourself in. Let's go have some fun with the Bling Wing in 3, 2, 1, bling! All right, Jono, what's going on? What are we doing for this part?
All right, what we're doing is
This is so shiny as well. I love it.
He's immediately distracted. Hey, here's a question. Oh, wait, that's
okay,
shiny.
What are we doing?
Rightio, what we're doing is we're setting up a new receiver in your Bling Wing. This is the new RX6R.
Okay.
They
what are you doing? You're just cutting. I saw you cut this wing before. What did you do? Just cut a little slit in it?
Yeah, I was just cutting a little slit just to mount the antenna. It's just a nice way to get it like flush and out of the way sort of thing. So we just cut a little slit, and because it's foam, we can just push it in and throw a bit of tape over it, and it's not going to go anywhere.
I must say, it does look. I really like the gold and black. It looks great.
Try to make it as blingy as possible. We won't have any trouble finding it if we crash it, that's for sure. That's gonna look pretty good, I like that.
If we crash it, that's what he said. If we crash it, I know I'm going to be crashing this very quickly.
Nah, it should be good. I reckon this will be a nice stable one for you.
I like this part too. I'm just going to leave that there for you viewers to have a little bit of a read of. Radio out here in the field, I'm excited because we got the Bling Wing. So big shout out to Wingman Jono. Thanks so much for helping me set this up, and by setting this up I mean like thanks for doing everything. I just get to come out here, have a fly, so I am very, very appreciative. We're going to test this out. What is the Sonic AR or something?
Sonic Model AR Wing, yeah.
And link that down below. I know, it's recording my face
GoPro
from here.
Oh, look at that.
Double recording straight up my nose. But this one we're also going to be testing out this FPV cam, so I'll link that down below. That's a Mars Pro FXT?
FXT Mars, yeah.
All right, so that's going to be linked down below. We'll see how that goes. We're going to do a bit of we've never flown this before.
Yeah.
I know Tony, who's behind the camera, you're the reason I got one of these because I've seen you fly it around. What do you think of these, these wings?
Them. Indestructible.
Yeah, and I know that because I've crashed into Tony's many a times chasing his. So anyway, that's why I was like, yeah, I need a durable drone. We're going to see how it goes. It's all blinged up. You're going to give it its first little flight. We're going to do a little bit of mixing, then we're going to hand it over, and I'm sure that I'm going to crash it.
Yeah. So, no, you'll be right. This one's good. It's nice and stable. I reckon we'll just get you up in the air and you'll be fine.
What do you think too about, is this not the nicest looking wing you've ever seen? I really like it. The Bling Wing, the gold, choice colors. All right, let's do it.
I think I might have got that.
It was looking so good. It was so low, wasn't it?
Is this bloke a pilot or what? Yeah.
It just crashed into my own leg.
That's why I jumped out of the way.
And then behind that, there was me.
Well done, Stu. I thought that was the best landing to date. Yeah.
Lucky it was nice and spongy, actually. Also got Granger over there doing the apprentice work, setting up our track for a little bit of flying. Oh, here we go.
Ready?
All right, and we're straight into. Is this going to fly, Granger?
Yes, because Jono set it up.
Put some up elevon on it, for goodness sake.
Put those trims up, is that what you say? Put some up elevon. There you go. What word should I be using?
Put some reflex on.
Oh, yeah. No, it's
How do you trim on your one? I want to trim
the
this side.
D-pad, the D-pad.
Yeah, but I want to trim this side.
Right, can you explain what we're doing?
Alright, we're trimming it to put some reflex on the elevons.
And why didn't we trim this on the X-Lite? Because we can't remember how to do the trim, and we can't be bothered to spend 1 minute Googling it.
Yep. That's a fair bit of... Yeah.
Maybe go, what do you reckon, go back?
Go
back 180.
We'll go back 180.
Yeah, go back 180. Listen to the Wing Pro here. UAVfutures knows what it's all about. Jono, a bit of a backstory. What's that t-shirt you got there? FPV Life. These newcomers today, these young whippersnappers would have... Granger, you didn't even know what FPV Life was. So what were they back in the day?
Back in the day, it was a pilot called Vec, and he started up a live stream called FPV Life, and it was a pretty good live stream. Had a lot of pilots on there. It was good fun.
But it doesn't exist anymore, does it? It was quite big for a while, but it probably had the last year off. So if you're just getting into this, there was probably 30 episodes of FPV Life where they had some really cool guests, and Bardwell, Rotor Riot, Chad, Trappy, so many people on there. So Tony's going to launch it. Wingman Jono's on the sticks.
Say when.
Yep, throttle's going.
This is the test flight. Oh God. Is that up the right way?
Yeah.
Up. Is that all the power you've got? That's better. Bring it in.
Bring it in for a soft landing.
I'll catch it. No,
Alright, Granger's catching. You ready, Granger?
really? All right.
No, don't you just broke your
It's
arm.
fine. It's fine. It's got a big metal plate in it now, so it's a lot stronger.
Send me a photo. I'll put it right here.
All right.
No, not you, Granger. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
That's good, mate.
Oh.
That's good.
Oh, that was smooth.
Nice landing, Jono.
I'm slowly getting the hang of this.
How's it? Okay, I'm coming to get your impressions. How's it flying, Jono?
Feels really stable. It's quite good.
Is it a good beginner wing?
Yeah, I reckon it's probably a good beginner wing for a lot of reasons. A, it's big and stable. The other reason I find that it's really good is you'll notice when you look at it, the FPV camera is actually offset to the side.
Yeah.
It is, which means that if you have any bad nosedives or crashes, you're not going to smash your camera every time. A lot of these wings like to have their FPV camera up front and center. But it means if you're having any issues in your nosedive, you're just going to wreck your camera every time. And I've wrecked quite a few cameras on wings now. Yeah, and the other good thing about this one is obviously having the GoPro up front and center there. It's designed for footage. Also has quite a bit of buffering on the GoPro mount there. So you've actually, if you do have a nose on impact, it's probably not going to wreck your GoPro because there's quite a lot of foam cushioning it.
It doesn't seem excessively fast though.
I'm going very slow. I'm testing its low speed dynamics or characteristics, whatever you want to say at the moment. And yeah, it's
Can you do a fast pass?
Oh yeah, I can do a fast pass if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full speed over the top of us. What? Sorry?
Low and fast.
Yeah. All right, that's a bit quicker.
Yeah.
I see.
So yeah, high speed. It's quite good. You can feel a bit of torque roll coming off the motor there, because it's in terms of just cruising speed, it's very good. It doesn't feel like it wants to stall until it gets really slow. Like still not stalling. Yeah, and that's cruising pretty slow. That is.
Hit the gates now.
No, I can take a shot. I'll probably wreck it.
That's my job. That's my job to wreck it.
Yeah.
I'm bringing that stew fly now.
All right. Do we need to replace the battery?
We're sitting at 15.5.
This will be fine. Still.
Yep. All right. Perfect. He's coming in for a soft landing.
Might not last that long.
That's true. Are you going to catch it?
Catch it.
I'm going to admit something. Like, I feel a little bit nervous right now. About flying.
That is better performing than everything you've flown so far.
What do you mean better performing? Like,
because it's slow and steady.
It's much
for a beginner, better for like starting. You mean this is my one to learn on?
Absolutely. The smaller ones that we've done before that you've crashed, they're obviously
I've crashed and broken.
A lot more nimble, a lot more like they a bit more twitchy and stuff like that.
Yeah, more high performance. This is like a nice. Would this be the beta quad plane equivalent?
Yeah, these ones are pretty good beaters. They are. If you tape them up nice and good, they're going to take some heaps of punishment, man.
All right.
And once again, as I always say with these things, the great thing about a foam wing is if you tear it in half, you can hot glue it back together, and it's as good as new.
We bought a hot glue gun today just for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got one over there.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Can I use your Sky Zone V2s?
Yeah. Go for it, man.
I need a bit of a refresher on how this works as well.
Alrighty.
That's a broken pair of goggles. That's a good idea. What is that pocket?
Coin pocket.
The coin pocket. Yeah, but for the battery.
Yeah, it fits in good.
I'm just going to test the throttle.
So throttle. Yep.
All
okay.
right.
Now remember, pulling back is to go up.
Yep.
It's the same as your quad. So
yep, but yaw doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah, yaw doesn't.
Bank and yank.
That's your yaw, so you're not doing any side to side on this stick.
Okay, but I'll still be doing that.
Just throttle on that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Rightio. And yeah, you've got your pull
So I'm
up.
going to go up, and then it's just I'm
and
gonna,
then same as a quad, turning.
So back, and then I like left is left.
Yeah. Yep. So that'll turn your left.
Shit.
So
okay, let's take this little poll here. Is this flight going to last more than 30 seconds? Up here, yes, no. What do you think, Granger?
I think you'll pull it off.
Okay, you'll be right. Okay, so what I want you to do...
Is it going to last more than 30 seconds?
Okay, we're going to show you.
Hang on, 30 seconds? Yes, no?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Absolute confidence, Stuart.
Okay. 30 seconds. That's a long time for me.
That's what...
Let's go.
All right, so we're going to do a little simulator here.
Okay.
So I want you to
full
go.
throttle right now.
You to go left. So left.
Yep, and then bank.
And then bank is going to do.
Oh,
that.
yep. Let me do that in my goggles. Let's have a bit of training here.
Yep. So go right this time.
Okay, so I'm turning right. I'm rolling right, and now I'm banking.
And then yanking.
And then I'm rolling back the other
and then
way.
You roll back to level out again.
Okay.
Easy as.
I'm nervous. My heart is beating.
Do you want me to...
This is mine though, right?
Yeah, you can wreck this.
Oh, great.
Man.
But if we lose the GoPro, Jono's going to be upset.
It doesn't matter.
I got a spare one.
Good. It's going to pull up a bit when you get full throttle.
Am I giving it full throttle?
Need full throttle to launch.
Doesn't need full throttle. Probably like 60-70%.
You tell me what to do.
You start throttling up and I'll launch.
How much throttle?
Just give it full.
Just over half. Bit over half. You ready? Go. He's off.
Hey.
All right.
Okay, now it's time to freak the boys out and do a low pass.
I'm hiding behind you, so Cash's going into your head.
How is it? Easy?
You know what? It's not bad. I'm getting the hang of it for probably my third wing flight. You know what? Here's my wing flying tips. If you pretty much never want zero throttle, yeah?
No, you can
zero's
glide.
fine. It'll glide.
If you go too slow, it'll stall. But this thing's pretty good. It won't stall till real late game.
Hey, that was great.
Hey, that was wild.
Getting a bit excited.
Alright. Well, I might as well just keep flying for this battery.
Yeah, clear it out.
Oh, that was good. That, I guess.
Oh, we got to get some of the race ones going.
How good? I feel like I'm getting these split S's pretty good.
Yeah.
Someone who's never flown very much wing action, very easy, very predictable. I like how it's going to take a crash because that's important for me. And this camera, very, very clear and a lot of fun. We need a, I'm still using a lot of yaw on my radio though. We need a few of these up in the air chasing each other. That's what we need to do.
Oh, we can do that, all right?
Yeah.
We can do that.
We can do that.
That was great. That was awesome. You got so close to the camera there.
Oh, you want me to come in for a landing?
Yeah, I reckon.
Do what I did, go right.
Oh, watch out for the tree.
And slowly drop your altitude.
Yeah, I got this, I'm pro.
Yeah,
They don't call me Wingman Stew for nothing.
Bling Man Stew.
Bling Man Stew. Alright. I'm using some of the jargon. I'm just wiping off some speed now, guys.
Oh, coming in a bit high.
Am I going for the gate? I'm going for the gate.
Oh, see you later. Yep, perfect. Oh, fence! Ah, yes! Oh,
That's great.
Oh, that was good.
Alrighty, so there it is. There's my review of the Bling Wing, and well, review / awesome time. You can see how much fun this thing was. It was unreal. That one's going to go down in my heart, in history, as one of the best FPV sessions I've ever had. All the lads out there, nothing better. That's what UAVfutures is about. It's about getting out to the field, flying around with your friends, and let me tell you, if you've never tried a wing, you've got all the drone kit anyway. Something like this, I think, is the perfect beginner choice. It's easy to fly, it is robust, and it just comes together so nicely for an amazing flight experience. I mean, if I can fly it and not total it, you know you can do a good job as well. Now look, it's not perfect, and I know some people can build them very cheaply out of like different materials and cardboards and folding them together, all that sort of stuff. I don't have that sort of expertise. I just wanted something that was very easy to get together and flew very, very nicely. I didn't have to shave anything down. I didn't have to worry about the CG too much, all that sort of stuff. It's just taken care of with the Sonic AR. Now, I do want to stress though, this little part at the front, what we've got, this is where your GoPro holds in. I found this to get a little bit loose. It sort of just clips together. You could glue this together, and I think it'd go a little bit better. But what I do want to say is, in the front of mine, all I did, and I'm going to link this file down below as well. I did this once I got home actually, so after the session. This is what I'm going to be putting in today. I've just got a little plastic printout part that's going to go in there as well. So that's going to be a lot better for holding in my GoPro. And also, I'm going to show you right now how easy these things are to repair. You're probably not going to believe this, but once I take this off, this tape on the outside, like this thing, it's flying with tape. That's how easy it is. This whole thing is pretty much hot glue and tape. So there's one piece. I'll put that to the side in case I want to use that again. Both of these little parts on the outside did snap off towards the end of the day, but it just kept flying. So that's the beauty of them. They are absolute beasts. So we'll take off this tape as well. And then this part, you can see, just totally snapped off. It's got some little screws in there, the foam's broken. What I'm going to do though, I'm just going to glue that down, glue that into here with some hot glue. And a little tip as well that I learned on the day, we were using a lot of hot glue. I know Tony's has a big crack right down the middle. All you need to do, put a bit of hot glue on there and then sit your wing on to the top. That's going to give you a much better, it's much better to put this part flat on the ground than try to do it the other way, because it's always hard to get it, I guess. Don't do it that way. Put the little winglet on the bench, put your wing in, hit it with some hot glue, and that's how easy it is to repair. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to repair this because Trevor's called me up. We're going flying tomorrow, so I can't wait to take this thing out again. What do you guys think? What do you think about the Sonic AR? What do you think about Wing? What did you think about the flight footage? Is this something you would like to try? Do you think it's worth it? I mean, for the amount, I'll see if we can find like a double combo pack or something like that. If you and your mates want to get together, fly around. As far as I'm concerned, the Sonic AR is an amazing beginner's wing that just opens up a whole new world of FPV fun action. Anyway, other than that, subscribe for more, enough rambling, subscribe for more FPV related bling wing action, and as always, happy flying.
I think I might have got that.
It was looking so good. It was so low, wasn't it?
Is this bloke a pilot or what? Yeah.